Hey, how's it going? Your day is probably going better than an insect's because it's getting colder, which means the insects are dying. But if the insects die every year, how do they keep coming back? How do they make it through winter? Better question, how do they overwinter? Some species of bees, ants, and wasps survive winter by clustering into a ball. I can't open these hives right now because it's too cold. But if I could, you'd see a mass of bees about the size of a football clustered around a single source, and that source is their queen. They keep her warm all winter, so when spring rolls around, she could emerge and start laying eggs again for them and restart the hive back into a functioning order so they could survive the next winter. Now, not all bees, ants, and wasps do this. There's a lot that are solitary and will live out winter on their own. They either deposit eggs that survive through the winter, or just the queen survives and all the other workers and brood die off so that she could survive the winter on her own with just enough stores of food for her to start up a colony again when spring rolls around. Another way that insects overwinter is by actually burrowing underground to where they go into a diapause, which is sort of like a hibernation. I bet if we were to flip some rocks right now, we'd be able to find plenty of insects that are starting their diapause for the upcoming winter.
So here, in multiple locations, you can see right there and right there, we have earwigs with their eggs. Now earwigs actually lay their eggs in the winter and they stay with them and they hibernate with them all throughout the winter, and in the spring the eggs will hatch and the mothers will care for their young until they go through a couple of molts and they'll be on their own.
There's a few other common ways that insects overwinter. For instance, migration. One of the most common examples is monarch butterflies. Monarch butterflies, when it gets cold, they'll migrate down to Mexico, where they'll live out the winter months, and then they'll come back. Another way is by simply laying your eggs that overwinter, and the eggs will survive on their own, and then in the spring, they'll emerge, and the insects will just know what to do. So remember on those cold days, when the frost is on the ground, there's a hidden world of insects right beneath your feet, ready to emerge in the springtime to start their life cycle all over again.